We as leaders and managers are always in the lookout for best practices, past use cases, and experiences and knowledge from the masters. As we deal with the day-to-day problems, day-to-day challenges, and day-to-day competitive situations, we always look for what has been done in the past. But one thing which has survived for last 2,500 years is the treatise called The Art of War by SunTzu. SunTzu was a master who lived in northeastern China in 5th to 6th century before Christ, and he was supposed to have won a large number of wars as a war strategist. There was no recorded evidence that he created a list of his strategies, but about 100 years after his death, another Chinese general called Cao Cao, he brought together strategies of Sun Tzu in the war that were on between the different provinces of China and attained great success. This single book has beaten all other books in remaining in the bestseller list even today. The Sun Tzu's Art of War, they have been applied in sports, they have been applied in national and international relations, they have been applied in management, they have of course been applied real battlefield. In management, we take two things, a positive reinforcement or positive messaging or pushing people ahead, and we also take negative reinforcement, which is using some amount of so-called negativity in order to bring the best out of the situation. Sun Tzu's tips like getting into results rather than on resources, mental clarity against abundance of weaponry are all positive reinforcements. Today we will speak about two negative reinforcements using examples. The first one is called burn the bridges, and the second one is called keep them guessing. Burn the bridges is typically used in English language to say that you sever all relationship, but what Sun Tzu prescribes, burning the bridges can be used very effectively in the present day context, deployed in the agile world. In the agile world, you have a minimum viable product. If you fail fast. You have a clean cut with the past and completely rediscover the process, the technology, as well as the product to launch a new one as fast as possible. So you burn the bridges with the past. If you keep on harboring some amount of sulk that I have failed in the past, you cannot go forward. Many times after the entry pricing is given, vendors create such situation. You burn the bridges with all the alternatives ecosystems. Dependency on the vendor goes up and you try to upsell more and more. So as a marketing strategy in the current management in the IT vendor situation, burning the bridge with the past or enabling whoever is your purchaser to burn their bridges with the existing ecosystem has been found to be very, very beneficial. The third important thing is not mooring about the past. When you are addressing a team or when you are motivating a team, you sell them a dream. You take them forward. Unless there is a clean break with the past, the dream will remain a dream and they will keep on coming back to the past. So in motivational theory of human resources, burning the bridges, which Sun Tzu prescribed as one of the warfare technologies, is of critical importance. Now let us come to keep them guessing. Keep them guessing is another most important thing. Especially I have applied it in case of HR appraisals. Unless you have absolute knowledge about the perfect, you must keep the appraisees guessing what could be the perfect. In State Bank of India, for example, many times 90% of the people were given 100 out of 100. The guessing work, keep them guessing, become a negative connotation. People used to guess why I got a 99 rather than a 100 because 100 is the standard. Because perfect is not defined when you are dealing with people, because a leader's life is a warfare at the personal level, at the professional level, as well as at the organizational level, you must keep people guessing about what is the perfect situation or what is the go-to situation, and all cards must not be laid bare in one go. Because if you remember, if you are trying to buy a car, the excitement phase is not buying the car, but keep guessing what could be the perfect set of features for getting the car that you wanted. So that is called keep it guessing. The second example that comes to me is the world, in the fintech world, when fintechs are disrupting the incumbents and incumbents are disrupting the fintech. In such a world, what happens is that unless you keep on inventing tricks so that the other side is scrambled for ideas or confused for ideas or they are guessing for ideas, then immediately they will deploy whatever arms they have in their armory to attain their objective. So in the corporate warfare of the fintech versus incumbent world, because for example, as a State Bank of India or as CEO of a large bank, I used to say that we have deep pockets, we have the big customer base, and we have also some of the existing technology which we can keep on improving to disrupt the game plan of the fintechs who are all out. They survive on disrupting the incumbents. So this will not happen unless you keep them guessing. So use these two tools effectively. The first one is burning the bridges, making a clean break or trying to develop the new. And second one, keep them guessing. Don't bear all your cards out and try to keep some of the tricks up your sleeves to be used when it is required. Thank you very much.